Hello, my name is Preston Smith, and I'm currently participating in the Asynchronous Mixed Extemp event. The topic that I was given is, does President Donald Trump deserve more credit for his efforts at peacekeeping? This event, first before I get into my speech, one of the reasons it's important is because of a lot of the current conflicts or controversies over this. Many people, including our President Donald J. Trump, think that he should deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. And he points to all these different successes, while others say that he's failed at other different conflicts. But that leads me to my 3 points, because I do believe that President Donald J. Trump should have more credit in his name on his efforts in international peacekeeping. That leads me to my 3 points, being the world leaders that have supported his nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize, the different conflicts that he's ended, and his current and continuous support for world peace. That leads me to my first point, being the different leaders around the world that have supported his nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize. The Nobel Peace Prize is an important nomination or award that is given to people all across the world that have pushed for international peace or justice. Recently, there was a lot of people or world leaders that nominated Donald Trump for it. And Donald Trump even himself believes that he should have received it. But he didn't end up receiving it, and that's where a lot of the controversies come in. But throughout the world, there have been many different countries that have nominated, or leaders that have nominated Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize. They include many lawmakers in the Nordic area from Sweden or Norway or Finland. They include the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. Israel has been one of the United States' closest allies, and this was a key endorsement for Donald Trump. They also include Cambodia and the leader of Cambodia after the recent war conflict with Cambodia and Thailand. It includes the government of Pakistan, who approved this endorsement. And it also includes as well many other leaders, but it includes the Malta foreign minister and the Japanese current prime minister, as well as the previous prime minister of Japan. Our country is very diverse, and so are the very different in multitudes of nominations, from Azerbaijan and Armenians leaders to Japan or to the Middle East. Many different leaders from all around the world have endorsed Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize, not just in the Americas or not just in Europe or Asia, but there are nominations that have come from Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. And it's also led to some of my second point being the conflicts that Donald Trump or the Trump administration has ended. Though many people may point to the conflicts that the Trump administration is currently working on solving, there are many conflicts that the current administration has succeeded in ending. I will go over a few of them. The Thailand and Pakistan conflicts. There was conflicts over a certain area that was disputed between Thailand and Cambodia. Thailand, Donald Trump quickly, within a week, led to a peace accord or a treaty being made between the two. Israel and Iran. Trump ended the Israel and Iran war after there was threatenings of Iran to attack Israel after Israel attacked their nuclear silos. He also ended the conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan. That conflict has been going on for more than 40 years because part of Armenia or part of Azerbaijan is separated by Armenia. And Trump even led to the negotiation of the TRIP, or the Trump Route for International Peace. He led for a convoy or a road to go down the south of Armenia so that Azerbaijan could be connected. And with all these different conflicts that he's ended or his administration has put in force or pushed for, he's also been a continued support for international peace. Though many people, leading to my third point, though many people have said he's failed at these conflicts, this would show that he deserves even more credit for his works in being a peacemaker in the world. Donald Trump, though many people point to his failure in Israel and Hamas or Russia and Ukraine, I would say that that's the opposite. An example of this is with Russia and Ukraine. This war has dragged on for years, since the start of the war in 2021 when Russia invaded Ukraine. Donald Trump, since he was elected into office, has pushed meeting with both the Russian and Ukrainian leaders so that they can push for international peace. Trump has pushed for plausible solutions with both this war and the war in Gaza and Israel. He's pushed for this despite not succeeding at first, or despite not having quick successes. He's pushed for these. And another example of this is the Israel and Hamas war. Though Trump has pushed with this war, there's been a lot of conflicts in the Israel and Hamas war. Trump pushed for the Israel and Hamas war. There was a treaty signed, but it was annulled and kind of declared null and void when Israel continued to attack Hamas. Trump has continued in this war in all of its stages to push for peace, despite how hard it may become. In conclusion, I'd just like to go over my 3 points, being the leaders that have endorsed Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize, from Japan to Armenia, Azerbaijan, as well as the government of Pakistan or the leader of Cambodia. There have been leaders all across the world, not just near to us, that have endorsed him for the Nobel Peace Prize. And that also goes to my second point with the conflicts he's ended. He's ended the conflict between the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda. He's ended the conflict between Thailand and Cambodia. He's ended the conflict between Pakistan and India, and many other different conflicts. And lastly, he's also pushed for international peace continually, despite how hard it may become with the Ukrainian and Russian war, or the Gaza Hamas versus the Israel war. He's pushed for this despite how hard it has become. He's pushed for plausible solutions, and he will continue to do so in the future. Thank you.